Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mod Monday. Today we have a desert map, we have Czech trams, and we have big incinerators. Right, looks like the mods are ramping up. We have almost 60 of them, I think, released in the last 7 days. So yay, market is recovering, hopefully something. But let's get cracking. Gonzal DD and brick building. You know me, I'm a sucker for nice looking buildings, and this is one of them. So this is residential brick building, population 58, 86% quality of living, pedestrian access 1. This pedestrian access thing is an interesting one. Usually if it has one, you have to finish the footpath first before you let anybody in there. If you have dual entrances or two people can enter the building from two sides, then you can actually upgrade one by one. So having multiple entrances, it's kinda useful. So, but it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Make a footpath first. It's gonna just take a little bit longer for the building to be constructed. As Gonzal DD makes it, it's absolutely perfect. It's beautiful. Also, I'm pretty sure it's realistic in price-wise, but we're gonna check that as well. Looks a little bit on a Spanish style. Reminds me of Valencia. But anyway, let's check it out in the mod section. That would be 58. That would be around this number here. So 6,000 for 58 people, something similar. 7,000 for 50 people we have here, but also we have 63, 8,000, so it's approximately fair price for a building like this. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Gragamer, sorry if I'm butchering your name. Skoda ForCity Plus 29T. The Skoda ForCity Plus 29T is a 5 articulated tram for urban operation. This tram type is used only in Bratislava, based on a 69T model, bidirectional version. 30T was created. It is available. Yada. There we go. So there's a link to the modern version. Now, I thought it was the version from that is in Prague. I think it's quite similar. Personally, model is absolutely beautiful. I love it in game, but I think these trams look ugly in real life. So when I see them on the streets of Prague, it's like, come on, you could have done a better job. Anyway, really beautiful model. As you can see here, different skin types as well. And we're gonna check the price. One thing about the price, yes, they're modern. I understand that they're post-Soviet times, but this is not the game where the Soviet Republic ends in the 1990s, so you can purchase them only by using dollars, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey ho, to each their own. So this is the Skoda $23,000. We can't compare it to anything else except other Skoda vehicles. We can try to compare them to the ruble ones, and it's more expensive than the most expensive trams that we have in the vanilla section. So I think it's fair price. I don't think it's cheaty at all. Link in the description of the video. Right, Kirov District Administration, Leningrad, 1935, by Comrade John Shotki, originally the House of the Soviets of Moscow, Narva District of Leningrad. The Kirov District Administration is one of the jewels of the Leningrad avant-garde. It houses many services and movie theater. For the purposes of the game, the building is split into several items to be built together, covering the following services: party headquarters, police department, city hall, movie theater, and monument, the tower, 2-piece loyalty, 500 meters. 2% loyalty, not 2-piece. PC percent, okay, percent. Right, I will not assemble this for you. Gonna have to do it yourself, but this is the reason why the building is not assembled. You need to assemble it and then attach the different, this is probably movie theater. Yep, knew it. This is a city hall. We have a monument here. We have the party headquarters. Absolutely stunning building. I agree. This is like a really jewel of avant-garde. And then we have the police department, Popo, over here. Right, so how much does it cost, I hear you ask? So each one of these pieces, 79, 37, 37, 25, 8,000 monument. We can compare that. 8,000 for 2%, 500 meters. Let's compare that. The rest of it looks it's quite expensive. Universities go over 200,000, so it's a little bit cheaper than usual, but take that as you wish. I definitely don't consider it to be a cheaty one. So we have 2%, 500 meters. The only one that has long the distance is this one, 5%, 12,000. The other one is cheaper. Distance a little bit longer, but yeah, I think it's quite realistic price-wise, as the Comrade Joe usually does. Link in description of the video. Big inenerator. that's a just typo. Big incinerator by Old Horse. I translated the name. It's in Chinese there, but I'm pretty sure. No, I'm fluent in Chinese. It's I translated it. A giant okay, I got a typo. Okay, I'm not gonna judge. It able to burn out most of the waste type, not included waste, iron, aluminum building wreck and ash, but it costs more resources and construction phase to build it. The building most reference Taiwan first incinerator in Nehu. Okay, and there's a Wikipedia link to that. Update, the buildings cannot be found, changing log. Okay, so everything is looks like this issue is resolved. So this is a big incinerator. You can see here that it burns to 100% in a lot of things like fertilizer and biological waste, which is unrealistic straight away. Hazardous waste as well. That means that it doesn't leave any ash. That is not realistic, just because I am looking in my series always a problem with biological waste, having too much of it, and fertilizer as well. It's too cheap to export, but burning it for free like this without ash may be a little bit on the cheaty side. What about the price tag, I hear you ask? Let's go and double check. We have the big incinerator here, 107,000 rubles. It can process 600 tons of waste per day. That's a lot of waste. Let me see if we go to the incinerators here. We have a small and big one, 60 tons, and the price tag is almost the same. I would say that it's a little bit on the cheap side, especially since it's a big chunk of concrete like this. So making it a little bit more expensive would be a little bit more realistic, but just my 2 cents. Link in description of the video. Build 1007 and warehouse. I present to you multifunctional warehouse in a style of late Soviet modernism, copied from existing buildings in the West Moscow. Second trunk, dead end, 7A. Okay, probably the address. Currently, the warehouse is used as a PSUEPP, Federal State Unitary Enterprise. Okay, there's a history of the building. Anyway, it's a warehouse, so we're gonna compare it to other warehouses. Of course, model is beautiful, as Billman usually does. Really nice job with models, so absolutely beautiful. No, I wanted to say it's a little bit too clean, but it's not. It's decently dirty, and it has a lot of nice details, so really impressed by this one. Okay, so what about the warehouse, I hear you say? Let's see, we have a warehouse here, and then we have a warehouse here. So this one has 3,200 tons of crops, costs 57,000. Vanilla, the original vanilla one, is 13,000, which is 4 times cheaper, 5 times cheaper ish. 4.5. The Robses warehouses that are part of vanilla now are also half the price of this one. No, I think it's quite realistic. It has 3 floors. I don't know how it works internally. Is the cargo lifted by elevators or stacked high? Is it one empty building? I don't know, but usually I'm always interested to know how these guys work. But anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Leshosh and the T06B virtual terraced house for apartments. Unfortunately, I cannot find it in my game. We're gonna double check it after I'm done with this part. So this is a small prefab of East Bohemian regional variant, yada yada, nationwide type T06B. This house in particular was located in Hradec Králové in the Svobodne Dvori district and was built in 73-74. The house has 2 floors, 1 story, 4 yada yada yada. Anyway, looks like it's 4 apartments. It could be for 8 people. The reason why I wanted to highlight these buildings, this model as well, is that I like it. I like what people put effort in this. Unfortunately, reporting in the game of satisfaction, dissatisfaction is just bad. You can get, if one person is a criminal in this house, the whole house is gonna spam you with the messages that there's too many criminals in a house. Same for unemployment, unhappiness, or whatever happens. So usually small houses tend to spam you with messages, if you don't build bigger ones. I love smaller ones. I have so many of them, and I really enjoy them, having them. But the messaging on these houses can be a little bit skewed and annoying. But other than that, hopefully this is going to be really fixed by the time the video is released. But anyway, for more details, the link is in the description of the video. Grocery market by Marius. Grocery store for 35 workers serving 315 people. Big internal storage, 35 tons of food and 15 tons of meat. Yay! Rejoice. Factory connected and 2 vehicle stations available. A little story roleplay based on a food market. Building Plaza de Abastos. Built in a mining city, Ponferrada, in northwestern Spain. I knew it was Spanish. It reminded me of not really like Valencian, but I saw that this kind of was it Malaga market or something. It just reminded me of this kind of Spanish stuff. I knew it. Today is still functions, but completely reformed, made in Blender, textures, yada yada yada. Okay, so it's a marketplace with a lot of meat storage, which is absolutely great to see. Food, no clothing and electronics, just so you know, but can service a lot of people. This is like historical market in the town center, kind of historical, you know, not too ancient, but a beautiful one nevertheless. Let's see if we can find it in the sections here. Market is 31,000. It's way more expensive than normal grocery store. Just a heads up, is this grocery kiosk is part of the vanilla now? Nice. Okay, whatever. So yeah, we have a grocery store and a grocery market. Huge capacity for meat is absolutely something that I really enjoy about this one. Realistic mode, link in the description of the video. I give you trucks 1821 and Red Oasis. Red Oasis map. This is the climate desert map. Is designed to resemble the Oasis of Egyptian's desert. It's called Siwa. Siwa. Siva. I recently watched a documentary about Siva Oasis. Egypt has a lot of oases, but I don't even think that this should be Siva, but Siva is for me the most famous one because I watched a lot of documentaries, but really interesting. So let's go and check out the map, how it looks like. As you can see, the oasis is in the middle. You have some forested areas close to oasis, to the water body, but not too much. Of course, it's not navigable. You do have several border crossings, so just a heads up on that, so you can start trades right away. What about the resources? We have a decent amount of coal and iron, even though iron is located close to Soviet border, not NATO border. Coal can be found as well, but none of them, it is 100%, but it's so kind of scarce that you're not gonna get 100% mines, so it's slightly challenging. Oil, of course, in the desert maps, usually you can find oil. Uranium can be found in several actually places. There's very low quality uranium in the northwest. Some of it is underwater as well in the center of Oasis, and of course the biggest one is in the southwest. Bauxite, again, it's located, so you won't have any problems with that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave an nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.